Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Ariel Nerd, and today I have a message for Senator Walsh. So you think nurses sit around and play cards all day? That's what I gathered. No. See, honey, here's what happens is you sit in your nice little office and you play decision maker or partial decision maker, and that's fine. That is fine that your job is to try to dictate everybody's life and what can happen in people's lives. That is your job. Somebody has to do it. But while you're sitting in your nice, comfy little office, there are nurses out there that are working 16-hour days just to take care of their family. And I don't mean sitting there playing cards all day. What I mean is they're sitting there taking care of people's lives. They hold people's lives in their hands. Do you know what it is like to have human feces thrown on you? I don't think you do. Do you know what it is like to be peed on? I don't think you do. I have been raised with a house full of nurses. I have friends that I graduated high school with. Do you know what we did when we got out of high school? We went straight into the nursing business. Am I a nurse anymore? No, I am not. You want to know why? Because do you know what it is like to take care of somebody day in and day out and be so close to them that you feel like your family, and then have no choice but to sit there and watch them pass away because that is part of your job, is just to be there and comfort them? You do not know what that is like. You do not know what it is like to be working all day, picking up people twice your size because they can't walk. They can't stand up on their own. You have to be the one to pick them up and move them. Do you know what it is like to be the one to dress people every day because they cannot do it themselves? I am by no means demeaning anybody. I am not. Because those people that I cared for and that my friends cared for, we actually cared for them. Not just day-to-day activities, not just, essential, your day-to-day brushing teeth, all that. No, I'm talking about we actually cared for them. Our hearts cared for them. I remember going to the hospital that my grandma nursed at and watching her take care of people. My mother is disabled because she was picking up a man twice her size as a nurse and completely destroyed her back. My mom was gone for weeks at a time because she was an in-home nurse. She went and lived with another family to take care of that family. So before you sit there in your plush little office and you demean nurses, you need to go live in their shoes for a day. I'm not saying a week, a month, a year. No, just go be a nurse for one day and then tell me what it's like to sit there and play cards all day. And tell all the other nurses out there what it's like to sit and play cards all day. Because I promise you right now, they sure as hell have no idea what that is like. Once again, I am no longer a nurse. But here's what I went through as a nurse. I was hit. I was slapped. I was spit on. I had food. When I was feeding patients, I had food spit back in my face. You know what I had to do? Smile and tell them it was okay. I had been pooped on, peed on, puked on. You name it. It's been done to not just me, but every nurse out there to make sure that somebody is caring for them. And the funny part is, as much as all of that stuff that nurses go through, and that's just part of it. That's not even all of it. That is just part of it. I have never known a single nurse in my entire life, mind you, growing up with them, becoming nurses with my classmates. I have never known a single nurse to sit there and have any time to play cards. You know what we get? We have to we have to hold our bladder until we have a second, and then we have to rush to the bathroom just to use the restroom, and then we have to rush back because we have to make sure that their essential needs are taken care of on time. Yes, we get breaks, maybe. And you know what happens? We hit the door running. Okay? Running. There's no time for cards or any other games. No Monopoly, no freaking Yahtzee, none of that. So, I hope you realize before you make assumptions over something you've never done, these nurses work their ass off. Okay? They work their ass off day to day. They are away from their families to take care of other people's families. They are getting demeaned and abused. And they still go to work to make sure that somebody's parent, brother, sister, something is getting taken care of. How dare you? How fucking dare you say that they don't do anything besides play cards all day? Yes, I am a little heated, and I am cussing, and I don't really care, because I know what my grandmother went through. I know what my mother went through. I know what my friends go through. Okay, I know what it's like to go without my mom being at the house for weeks on end because she is living with another family taking care of somebody else's parents. Just to make sure that our bills are paid. Or watching her be in pain now, barely really able to go out and have fun with her kids or her grandkids because she was taking care of someone's father and got hurt. And now she has to take medication because of the pain. So, to all my nurses out there, whether you're an OBGYN nurse, whether you are a CNA or NAC, an RN, you ignore Senator Walsh. Because you, whether you're a guy or a girl, you're a freaking champion, okay? No matter what that lady in her plush little office says, like I said, you know, that is her job. Fine, whatever. She can sit there and act like she can dictate people's lives. That's her job. But until she's lived that life, she has nothing to say about it. Nothing. You are a champion. You are out there taking care of somebody else. Somebody else's family. Just to make sure that yours is taken care of, even if you're not even home to do it. I applaud you. I applaud every single one of you nurses, no matter what field you are in. You're a freaking beast. All of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. And Senator Walsh, seriously, you're pathetic.